on some very sad news. They are saying there's a guy, a Malawian guy, a foreigner, who has raped a 6-year-old child. So of course this foreigner is not illegal, by the way, because they are talking about they have his passport, they know who he is, they didn't tell us his name. The police are here. I'm gonna play a clip, you're gonna hear. They're interviewing the policeman and the police are speaking. So now it's about foreigners are raping kids, a 6-year-old child, and the community has gathered. They are men hunting this guy. Can you take a watch at this?
The people that potentially could know who the perpetrator is. At this point, it's alleged that it's a Mozambican person, and this is that they have demonstrated, given various people his passport, saying that this is the individual that was said to have lived in that house and potentially is the alleged victim. But now on the ground, Michelle, we do have the police spokesperson, Mavela Masondo, to speak to us about this incident. We know that the mother of the child is already at the police station, that the investigation has already started. The question at this moment is, how far are the police?
Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity. Yes, we've started with the investigation soon after the incident was reported to the police, which is yesterday. The station commander of Orlando Police Station immediately established a team of seasoned detectives who went looking for the suspect. And I must say that for now the suspect is still at large, but this is the matter that we are giving urgent attention. Remember that as the police that we prioritize all cases that involves children and women. So we've launched a manhunt for the suspect. We are looking for him. We are appealing to the community that please let them give us a space, let them give us a chance so that we can find this suspect.
The community has told us that they've gone as far as even got people that might know the suspect, including the mother, as well as friends or people he has worked with. Have you had a chance to speak to these people and interrogate them where potentially this suspect is?
Yes, we spoke to the mother of the victim. And we also got information from some of the residents here. As I'm saying that we are working on that information. So that is the information that is also helping us to look for the suspect. But if there are other people who also have information that they believe can help in the investigation, please let them come forward and give us that information.
And obviously the part of the devastation from the community is that this is a 5-year-old, right? Not to say that a person is much older deserves it, but it's a 5-year-old, a child that was taken from the streets when they were playing and was told to be taken to this place. This is something very devastating. Are these cases that you note in this area of Soweto or even in Gauteng in general? Are you seeing more rape cases of children?
Yes, as I'm saying that every case that involves children, so we prioritize that case. We give it an urgent attention as we did with this one. So in this area, I wouldn't say that we had recently a similar case. So this is the case that only happened, and it's an unfortunate case that happened this time. As I say that, no, we are doing everything in our power to make sure that, no, we get this suspect so that he can answer for his evil deeds.
We know that the community now has his passport. Is that part of maybe what you're using to look for him?
Yes, we got information that the suspect is a Mozambican national. Yes, and we also have a copy of his passport. So that's part of the information that we are using to look for the suspect.
All right. What can we maybe then expect now? Because I think also the community is asking for visibility as they look for more people. What can we expect?
Yes, we've intensified police visibility in this area, so we know that the community is angry. this is a very sad incident. So we are appealing to the community, please let them calm down. If we know that is not easy, but let them please give us a chance. Let them give us a space so that we can search for this suspect. And with the police, we've also called police from the neighboring police station, from other police stations around Soweto, to please come and assist us in this area. So please, we appeal to the community that let them not take the law into their own hands, because that in itself, it constitutes a criminal offense.
All right, thank you very much for speaking to us, Baba Masondo. I think just to show you that engagement on the ground, Michelle, you'll see that the police are already engaging with the community there. Part of what the community has said is that they're unhappy with the police here, saying that the brigadier in the area is not as visible as the brigadier is supposed to be.
You just watched, right? It's heartbreaking, to hear news like this about men. And this, it doesn't have to be about foreigners raping kids. Anyone, man to man, mchita. You can't rape a child. You can't even rape a woman. You can't. It's a no. It's haram. It's not allowed. It's a sin. Let alone you are doing it to a 6-year-old. You can't do that. I don't know the real facts behind this story. This is a new story. It has came out. It's a new story that has came out. And they're blaming foreigners. Foreigners are raping kids now. That's the new story. We don't know how many of these stories are going to start popping up. Since last week, it was about kids dying because of poisonous food. Then now it's about foreigners raping kids. So, I don't want to jump into conclusions. I want to follow the story day by day, investigation by investigation. Because why else am I doing this? Why else would I claim to be a journalist if I'm not going with the investigations and I'm just concluding things just like that? I'm learning to be patient, allow the processes to go in place. That's why when it came to the Chidima case, I was very disappointed because I was going with the story, looking forward for new information, new updates. But we never got them, and we're told they're still investigation. So this story is about kids dying, and this one now about raping. I promise I'm gonna follow it through. Whatever pops up, I'm gonna make sure I research about it, I dive deep into it. But of course, this video is just to make you aware that there's a new story now about a Malawian guy raping kids. Thank you very much.